Hello there. Welcome to another exciting JavaScript tips and tricks video. Today we will learn number and array objects in JavaScript. Sounds trivial, right? But there are some inbuilt functions that you wished you knew earlier. Before diving into the lesson, take some time to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell icon. The number class constructor accepts number or a string as an argument. It will parse the argument and wrap it around a number object. This object comes with some inbuilt functions. The toExponential returns the string in exponential format. ToFixed returns the string with a fixed number of digits after the decimal point. ToLocalString can be used to print the number in locale format. And ToPrecision returns the string with a fixed number of total digits. To create an array object, you can use the square brackets, the constructor, or the from function. Once an object is created, you can access items using its index starting with 0. Let's discuss some inbuilt array functions. The concat function will append the arguments to the end of the copy of the array. It will not modify the original variable. The every function returns a true value only if all the iterations of the callback functions returns a true value. The filter function returns a new array with only items that returns true in the callback function. The index of function returns the index of the item. It will return -1 if absent. Using the join function, you can make this array into a string using the join function. You can use this to create a slug. The for-each function is used to iterate over each item to perform some action on it. This function returns nothing, and if you want to return the modified array, you need to use the map function. The map function is used to return a copy of an array. You can use this to modify items within the array. There are many useful functions like, if you want to add an item at the end of an array, then use the push function. And if you want to remove the last thing in an array, use pop function. Similarly, to add an item at the start, use the unshift function. And use the shift function to remove and return the first item in the array. Another function similar to the every function is the sum function. The only difference being the sum function will return true if any iteration returns true, whereas every function returns true if and only if all iterations return true. As you can see, many of these functions use a callback function instead of a simple argument. This is only due to JavaScript allowing us to write our logic for execution, making them highly flexible. If you need to find the first possible item that satisfies your requirement, you can use the find function. But if you need to get all the items that match your requirement, you must use the filter function. If you want to reverse the order, use the reverse function. And if you're going to sort in ascending order, use the sort function, which is different from the rest since the callback passes 2 items for comparison. Return a positive value if the first item is larger, a negative value if the second is larger, or return 0 if both are the same. You can reverse this logic to get the descending order. Or use the reverse function after sort. You can use this slice function to get specific items from an array. Pass the starting index and the length to get a new array. And finally, the toString function returns the stringified value of the array. I hope you had an excellent learning experience. Please like this video and let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. And once again, please subscribe to this channel to watch more videos like this. Thanks for watching.